shout out and a thank you to my sponsor, P2 Collectibles, located at 204 East McGalliard Road in Muncie and on eBay as well. So next time you're here in Muncie, let us know. Come give us a visit. Hey, what is up, y'all? This is Alex from Plus 3 TCG, and today I'm coming at y'all with a budget-friendly version of Dinos. Yes, we're not playing a lot of expensive cards. I guess it just depends on what your meaning of expensive is. Everything around $10. Nothing too far over 10, maybe the highest $12 for some of these cards, but for the most part, everything is very budget friendly, and you can still go second, still OTK, and still have fun playing without breaking the bank, spending lots of money on evenly matched, on Ash Blossoms, on DROLL unlocks, things of that nature. We are playing budget here. So, without further ado, we are playing Ultimate Conductor Tyranno at 2 because this is the boss monster. That's not the reason we're playing it at 2, it's because we're trying to go second, and we either want to open this, or if this leaves the field, we want to be able to play another one from our hand. So that's why we're playing 2 of these, and it also helps being able to summon that with Double Evolution Pill. That's kind of what we're playing 2, because if you can potentially turbo out 2 of these and almost guarantee game. Then we are playing Soul Eating Oviraptor at 3. This is, I would say, probably one of the heart and souls of the deck, if not the heart and soul of the deck, because this gets you everything in your deck that you need. Miscellaneous also gets you to the stuff that you need, but since we're playing 1, of course, we're only going to be playing 1 in the deck. Wishes was back to 2, but 1 is fine for now, but it does get you a lot of your plays. Baby Sarasaurus gets you into your plays a little bit better. Not as good since True King Lithosogen got banned, and it can't just pop this from hand. However, it still can get popped by Ultimate Conductor Tyranno and by Oviraptor, which is still good. But we're only playing 1 of the other babies, 1 Pteranodon, because you're really not trying to see multiples of these. You really don't even want to see these in your hand because you're not able to pop these like you could with the True King stuff. A True King, the Dragonic Diagram is pretty expensive, so we're not playing as many of the babies because they don't extend like they can in the True King version. Giant Rex, these are the cards you're not trying to draw. Giant Rex you don't want to draw, you usually are trying to get this into the grave so that you can banish it, or you're trying to summon it off of a baby so that it can become either Exy's fodder or Link fodder. Or, better than that, it can become a Synchro fodder. Wow, couldn't think of that. For not Crystal Wing, man, words tonight. For Trishula. Another card we're not trying to ban, or we're not trying to draw, is Tyranno Infinity. This card is just another card that's allowing us to go for game. It can get pretty big with all of your monsters getting banished. And then Dracula, we really don't want to be drawing into this, but it's not a great card to draw into, but you're really just hoping that it gets from deck and you can search it. But if you draw it, that's variability. Sometimes it happens. Kaiju, playing it because you can search it and drawing it going second is not a terrible thing. That is the Dino lineup. Blackwing Gofu, this is allowing you to extend either into Decode Talker or it gets you into your Ningirsu. And then for the hand traps, this is probably the most expensive card in the deck. Ghost Ogre and Snow Rabbit at the time of this video is around $12. Playing 3 of these is still kind of pricey, so if you wanted to really not break the bank and blow about $37 on Ghost Ogres, you can go ahead and just maybe replace these with Effect Veilers, or maybe so whatever hand trap you so fit. But since this comes in a tin and you have very much so easier access to it than you did before, playing 3 of these. And then 3 Skullmeister. This is kind of less than ideal. You could replace this with DD Crow, but this negates the effect Engrave, and with Trickstars and with Spirals being probably the best decks in the format, Skullmeister stops the effect to summon from grave with Trickstar Reincarnation, and it also stops Master Plan. So usually if they're going to see you go in, if they're going to go double helix, you let the effect go through, they're probably just going to start going into the Master Plan play, where they're using Master Plan and double helix to make Deco Talker, and you just negate the master plan with Skullmeister. And then for your last hand trap is Max C to round up the monsters. On to the spells. Fossil Dig, the card I thought they were going to hit when they originally needed to hit dinos. 3 Terraforming. This gets you into your 3 copies of Lost World. This is still really good with Oviraptor, or mainly with Oviraptor. You can summon another one and get a token, but really you're trying to get that Oviraptor. 1 Foolish Burial to send either the Giant Rex or the Miscellaneousaurus. 2 Double Evolution Pill, great card to Turbo Ultimate Conductor Tyranno. 2 DDR, now that we have this card back, this is great because we are allowed to discard a card, target the banished monster of our choice, usually going for Miscellaneousaurus or whatever other extender that you need, and then summoning that. 2 Twin Twisters, since we are going second, clear the back row so that we're safe to go into our plays, and then 2 Mass Board Wipes. Book of Eclipse is really good in this deck because we obviously are playing Ultimate Conductor Tyranno, and that can attack all the monsters, so if everything is face down, they all just get sent to the grave and they take 1,000. And then destroy all monsters on the field. Even though you're destroying our monsters, for the most part, we can extend off of that, and we can plus with the Pteranodon and Baby as well. That is the 40 card main. 1 Evil Zardolka for the monster effects. Logia for pretty much everything else. These are your 2 negates. You're trying to really make these. The ideal board is you're making this. If you have to go first, you're making this, and you are making Ultimate Conductor Tyranno. Or if you're trying to go for game, you are making Chambara instead. Abyss Dweller. The rest is kind of just utility monsters for spot removal and floodgates. Another floodgate is going to be Baguska. Castel for the spot removal, Diamond Dyer for the spot removal to wrap up the Exes lineup. Another expensive card in the extra deck. This is running about $11, $12 at the moment. I would argue that this is kind of a necessary card in this deck though. So if you wanted to cut any expensive card, I would cut the Ghost Ogres over this card because this is going for game more times than not. Because you can make this and Ultimate Conductor Tyranno. That is game in and of itself. I believe at least 22, 24, that is 46. 46 plus 35 is 81. Yeah, just had to make sure I had to correct my math. Black Rose, because you can make this with an Oviraptor, a 2 and a 1. Same thing with Clearwing. You're usually making this going first and Black Rose going second, so you can wipe the board. But more times than not, you're trying to go second. Vermilion Mech Dragon or Dragon Mech to go second as well for the spot removal. Trishula, you're more times than not going for this though, because this gets rid of a lot more stuff. Then for the Lynx, we're playing Lynx Spider. Proxy Dragon, the Lynx Spider obviously is only being made when you have Gofu. Proxy Dragon for Gofu. Deco Talker for Gofu. And then Gears 2 also for Gofu. So pretty much everything in your Link extra deck part is only for Gofu. For the most part, that's all you're using. That is the main deck and extra deck. This is a budget build for dinos. I am having a little fun with this. It's obviously not as fun as playing more powerful cards, but if we're trying to ball out on a budget, this is the deck to be going with. Budget version of dinos going second. It works very effectively. Let me know what you guys think about this down in the comment section below. And this is Alex from Plus3 TCG signing out, y'all.